Hi, I have a universal replacement remote control for an LG TV. There's 100% certainty that this will work with your LG TV. And basically, this remote control, it's available with low-cost postal option directly from freetv.ie. And how it works is every code for every LG TV on the market has been pre-programmed directly into this remote control, and it's specifically for LG TVs, this particular remote. So what specifically will I receive, and what do I need to do when I receive the remote to get it to work with my TV? Well, you'll receive the remote control and you'll receive this instruction manual here. So just try to keep this as simple as possible, okay? So basically when you receive it, you put your AAA batteries into the back, you come along, you have your TV turned on, and you press channel 4 or 5, whatever like that. Try to change channels. Does it work? Does it power on and off? In the vast majority of cases, that's it. It simply works directly out of the box. Now, if for whatever reason it doesn't work, there's still quite easy to get to a solution on it. And what we're going to do then is we're going to go to the database of codes that are specifically for the TV and go through them and find out which is the one to do it. But there's no actually entering codes here. All you say to the remote control is, let's go through your full repertoire of codes for different TVs in a very quick and efficient manner and find the one that's correct for this TV. And how that's done is we press the blue and the red button at the one time. And if we look at the button on top here, the power button, it'll flash twice. We release it then and we're saying, we're in programming mode now. Let's find the right TV here. And we press the power button and we hold it down. So what happens is the second I press the power button when it's in this mode, it pulls up the first code for a TV and it says, and you look at the TV and see does it turn off. So if it doesn't turn off, after 3 seconds, it'll pull the next code from its database and it keeps going and going until, so we're testing with say 20 different types of TVs per minute here, because every 3 seconds it's flicking. But the second the TV turns off, you simply release the power button, it'll flash twice, and this remote control has now been programmed up specifically for your TVs. And you can test it again by trying to change channels, turn the TV on and off, all the rest of it. So it'll be very, very efficient in that regard. There's 2 additional features, issues that are covered specifically on this. In the 99.9% of the case, you won't need to use this, but I'm just going to mention them simply because they're there. So if we come along and say, it's working the TV fine, but it won't work certain functionality for you, what we would do at that point in time is we'd simply repeat the process. We'd say, just say the menu button won't work and we want to do it, or there's some internet functionality button that won't work. What we do is we come along and we press the blue and the red button here. We wait for it to flash twice again. And now what I'll do is I come along, I press the menu button, I hold it up, I point it towards the TV, and I wait and wait, and all of a sudden the menu flashes up. I release the menu button, it saves it to memory to say this button now works, this menu functionality on it, and you can teach it specifically once. The other one would be where you'd actually have a remote control and you want to hold it up against this and you want to transfer signals over between the 2 remotes, teaching it how to do things. So we'll say you have another remote, no TV on the scene at this stage, aim the remote over, you type in I want to program in button 1 or the menu button or the volume button, and I want to come along, and you teach it over and back. So you can add on, we'll say, the ability to control the volume on some device or something like that, specifically by just holding it up again. And that can obviously be advantageous in terms of adding on functionality there to it. So as I said, in the vast majority of cases it'll work out of the box, and the other one then it's just a matter of pressing 2 buttons and waiting. So best case scenario, it'll work in 10 seconds. Worst case scenario, you'll have it up and running on your LG TV within 3 minutes, we'll say. So it's available with low cost postal option, and it's part of a much wider range of remote controls we have, not just for LG, but we have ones that are specific for Philips, Panasonic, all the rest of it. And we have instructional videos on each of them, but basically the same process on each one, incredibly easy. So that's it.